My husband was just making fun of me because he says that I put cheese on everything. And I thought that everybody put cheese on everything, but I don't know, I guess it's just me. Last night I roasted some spaghetti squash in the oven. Really good, I like it, but it's just really a pain to cut the squash open so you can roast it. You have to have like a really sharp knife or don't even try. But yeah, that's the only thing, is getting it open is such a pain in the butt. Hot. I put more cheese. I made some meat sauce, and then I had leftover chicken parm that Fishy made the other night, and it was so good. So I just wrapped up the leftover squash and put it in the fridge, and that's what everyone is eating for lunch today. I kind of just felt like doing a little vloggity vlog today. I need someone to talk to because I don't have any friends, and if I talk to my husband about everything on my mind, I will drive him crazy. I have some good news, I have some bad news. My husband just got home literally from being gone for a month. He's in the army, and he just found out he's probably leaving again soon. It's just because of where we're stationed right now. It's a very like high tempo, fast paced environment, I guess. So it's probably going to be like this until he gets out. And it really sucks because I love my husband. I love being around him. And I'm kind of like I'm like a codependent queen, so I don't really like being alone. But at the same time, it's really hard for me to complain because the last few years, him being in the army has been like such a blessing, because he joined right when like COVID broke out. Literally, when I went to his basic training, that was like the first COVID case that happened, where he graduated in Missouri, and they almost didn't do it, but then they did. But that was like right around the time that everyone was wearing masks and like freaking out, and there wasn't any toilet paper anywhere. I had been waitressing since I was 18. I worked at Olive Garden, Chili's, First Watch, a bunch of different places, Cheesecake Factory. And I was a waitress. I had been working at like a local Irish pub when he decided that he wanted to join. And I really didn't want him to join. Unfortunately, once all the COVID stuff happened, the servers that I was working with, they all pretty much lost their jobs. There wasn't any money to be made for a while. Most of them like had gone on unemployment, and it was like really a struggle there for a while I was able to stay home with the kids, getting everything paid for. And that was my basically transition into being a stay-at-home mom. Basically, long story short, I think that him joining really did benefit our family, and I think it was really good for us. I'm just grateful that I'm able to stay home and that we're comfortable and he's taking care of us. And I mean, obviously it's really hard taking care of all the kids by myself, and it's not easy, but I think right now it's just what we do, and we'll get through it. And I'm also ready for our next chapter in life, and I'm excited to see where the next couple of years takes us when he is able to get out. I think that'll be great. I think he's going to do perfectly fine out in the real world. Hopefully he's not gone for too long, but I'm not going to share like exact details on everything for obvious reasons, like when he goes, when he comes and all that. But today is just a little rainy day here, but although it has been really nice and warm and sunny, and I've been taking advantage of that like full blown, because I love the sun and I love being outside when the weather is nice. And so we've been outside a lot. I've been going on walks every day, and today's like the first cloudy rainy day, so today's kind of just a chill day. But I have been working on the kids' rooms, which I'm excited for. It's finally time for me to get beds for the boys. My toddler has been sleeping in his room on a Montessori style floor bed, a full size mattress, and we've been wanting to upgrade him to some kind of frame to go along with it, but his little brother just started walking and he's going to be in there too. We have a 3-bedroom house, 2 boys, 2 girls, so perfect for that, right? Although I did not want to get a bunk bed because my toddler is like a wild animal and he climbs and he jumps, and I just don't think a bunk bed is a good option for him. Plus, I would be afraid of him falling off of it, and I don't know. He's only 3, and then the baby's only 1. So I found a Montessori style house bed, and it's like 2 twin beds next to each other with a house frame. And then there's railings so that they can't roll over and fall. It was not an easy transition getting my toddler to sleep in his room. It was really hard because he's super attached to me. So I had to help him through it a lot. And now most of the time he's able to sleep through the night, although some nights I do have to go in there and help him get back to sleep. Their mattresses have arrived. The sheets have arrived. So I've washed their blankets. I opened one of the mattresses. I think today I'm going to pull out the full-size mattress and get both of the twins in there. I'm not sure exactly when the bed frame is coming. I think like in a week. And then I also got the girls some new bedding as well. When we first moved into this house, I got them these really cute twin bed comforter sets at Ross, and they were on sale for like $20. But then the first time I washed them, they got all clumpy and like weird, and all of the inside fuzz just clumped together. I couldn't get it back to normal, so I ended up getting rid of those, and then they've just been sleeping with their blankets. I got them matching comforters. I have to hang up some pictures in their room. So I'm excited to give both of them a little room refresh and get things going. I think that their rooms are going to look really cute when I'm done. Yes. full bed out of here and bring in the twin beds and then set them up with the blankets and everything. Even though I don't have the house bed, at least it'll already be set up for when it gets here. And then I'm gonna show you a couple things that I got for the bed. These string lights to wrap around the top of the frame. And I really like these because they plug in. They're not battery powered, and then they also come with a remote. I also got this little flag banner to go across the top of the bed. So I did have like a dresser that we got from Amazon over here, and it was starting to get a little beat up, and it was just like a cheap metal and fabric dresser. And I really didn't like how you couldn't see what was in there, and we were always just picking from the top, and I felt like it was always just a mess. So I ended up switching all of the clothes here. I just got a few packs of the baby hangers, and I have my toddler son on this side and my baby on this side. And then I have their pants and pajamas in here. I have their socks in the bins up here. The baby's birthday is in 2 weeks, and I just got his little outfit from Amazon. So I always put them in a really cute outfit and take their pictures. I'll do like a little photo shoot setup. I'm gonna make him a healthy cake, very low sugar, lower carb. I'm probably gonna do an almond flour cake with, he loves blueberries, so I'm definitely gonna put blueberries on top. But I got a really cute crown hat that has a 1 on it, and then the little banner that says 1. And I also have a backdrop, like tapestry of the Smoky Mountains. So it's gonna be kind of like wildlife theme. It's gonna be so cute. I'm definitely gonna show you guys like how the pictures turn out. But we don't typically have parties for our babies or toddlers. We just like to keep it casual, do a little cake, sing to him, take his pictures for the memory book, and call it a day. But I do like making the pictures look really cute. I actually have a similar setup from my Sebastian's first birthday. He had a similar outfit, but it was blue and white and it had cars on it. But I can put some pictures in here so you could see what I'm talking about as far as like the photo shoot goes. So it looks like a good fit. This one has been out for about 24 hours, and this one just came out. It needs to thicken up a little bit more. Kitty! So I'm just sitting out here on my porch right now, and it's pretty cold, maybe in the 40s, and a little rainy today. It's just drizzling. And a couple weeks ago, when the weather started to warm up again, I decided I wanted to go on a walk every day, no matter what. I started walking after I had Daisy, so she's 12 now. There's just something about going on a walk, no matter where I live, just going around the neighborhood, you know, listening to the sounds, being in nature, hearing the birds, and just slowing down. I've noticed too that the kids really enjoy it. We saw a cat that I've never seen before. We have one cat that we call Shadow, and he always comes up to us and shows us love. But you can't pet him too many times. He'll come and rub your legs. If you pet him more than a couple times, he'll nip at you. But another one just showed up when I was over on the other side, and it looked like it was blind in one eye, and one eye looked normal, and then the other one was really big and black and kind of like glazed over. So I don't know if it was blind or if it had a cataract or something. The baby will fall asleep in the walk, and then my toddler will just totally chill out and calm down. Now he's just playing with his toys. If you know me by now, if you watch my videos, you know that I'm into like health and wellness, and I'm all about getting healthy, and you know, I have my personal reasons. Something I recently learned, if you don't know, is like if you hear about breathing exercises, when people talk about deep breathing exercises and stuff, especially like in pregnancy and through labor, this last birth that I had with Wesley, I had him in my room right there, and I decided like I was really gonna try to focus this time on the breathing because I've heard so many good things about it. So I really honed in on the breathing exercises during labor. And he's my fourth baby, so I'm telling you, that made a very big difference in my labor, breathing through the contractions. But I never understood the science behind it. You're taking big, deep breaths through your nose. You're bringing more oxygen to your body, your cells, your blood, and it helps your uterus contract more efficiently. Something I learned recently is that a lot of disease, a lot of cancer can't survive in a well oxygenated environment. And there's a few ways to do that. There's quite a few different things, supplements and things you can take, but a really easy thing you can do is by big deep breathing exercises. That's another thing I've been practicing, is breathing in through my nose really deeply and breathing out when I'm on my walks and getting in that fresh air. And it feels so good. Like, it's crazy what a difference it makes. And I have to remind myself, I wish I did it more often. I do it when I'm on my walks. Throughout the day, sometimes I'll remind myself and I'll do it a few times. But I'm working on building up to doing it as much as I can. So I was able to put the blankets on the boys' bed yesterday, and it looks cute. The blankets that I found, everything is from Walmart that I got the girls and the boys. And I like buying on Walmart because a lot of time, well, first of all, Walmart, like their clothes, pretty much everything I get from Walmart is really like well made. Like, it'll last. It's not like compared to like a lot of stuff that you get on Amazon, it can be really cheaply made and it's inexpensive. So it's like in the budget. And then I know that I'm not going to have to worry about that thing like falling apart. So a lot of the bedding, well, I would say most of the bedding and towels and things that I've ever bought from Walmart are like that. And I know I'm going to butcher this. I don't think I say it right because I've never actually heard anyone say it, but it's like Okiotex standard, where it has that little tag on it, which is like basically, I don't know if it means it's completely non-toxic, but it's made with like safer materials and stuff like that. So I have a couple memory boxes up in the closet where I kept a lot of their outfits and blankets and handmade things. So it's actually kind of a good idea. Maybe one day I can like do a video just where I'm showing like all of the little things that I've kept for them as babies. That might be cute. I'm making some low carb chicken nuggets for my kids right now, and they're so good and so easy. We just got this can of chicken from Walmart, and compared to the other ones I was looking at on Amazon, the ingredients in these are a lot better. See that? It just had, some of them have some sketchy ingredients, so you gotta make sure, but this is the great value. And then I shred some cheese in there, cheddar cheese, just a nice amount, a little bit of salt, an egg, and maybe a tablespoon of almond flour. Mix it all around. Form them into little patties. There we go. Yeah, these actually really do taste like chicken nuggets. They're so good with some ketchup. My kids have been eating them, and I've been eating them too. It's just an easy little lunch to make them. And this is what I'm having for lunch. I put my mug bread in a bowl to see if it would come out bigger, and it did. Same amount, but just came out fluffier. And I put some cheese on top and turkey.